Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Gerry C. And I play primarily songs from the very early days of American pop music. So I was thinking today, the 1920s, 1930s, and 1940s, almost all the popular music was written by men. There were I only know of 5 women who made it into the sort of the area of publishing and getting pop songs really recorded. So anyway, I thought what I'd do is pick a few that these women did, people who broke into the field. By the time the 1950s rolled around, it was very common to have women writing songs, both melodies and lyrics. In the 20s and 30s, though, songs were usually written by 2 people. One did the music, one did the words. So the first one I'm going to do is by Dorothy Fields. She was somebody who was noticed by a composer, a fellow named Jimmy McHugh. And he sort of invited her in, and the 2 of them got together and produced many, many hit songs in the 30s. So this is one of them. Let's see. I'm in the mood for love, simply because you're near me, darling. But when you're near me, I'm in the mood for love. Heaven was in your eyes, bright as the stars were under. Oh, is it any wonder I'm in the mood for love? Why stop to think of whether this little dream might fade? We put our hearts together. If there's a cloud above, if it should rain, we'll let it. But for tonight, forget it. I'm in the mood for love. Why stop to think of whether this little dream might fade? We put our hearts together. Now we are one. I'm not afraid if there's a cloud above. If it should rain, we'll let it. Well, Dorothy Fields wrote with Jimmy McHugh. She wrote lots of songs with him, but she also worked with other people. And one of the guys she worked with was a very famous composer named Jerome Kern. And if you don't remember his name, you certainly remember some of his songs. He wrote mainly for movies. He wrote like Old Man River, Keeps Right On Rolling Along. And anyway, the two of them got together for a movie because Dorothy Fields used to write for musical theater. That last song you just heard was for musical theater. But when she hooked up with Jerome Kern for this film, they came out with a song. This would have been 1936. The one you just heard was from 35. This would be 1936, and the song they wrote for the movie actually won an Academy Award. Now, I looked it up, and there's so many people that have done this. It's a very famous song called The Way You Look Tonight. Someday, when I'm awfully low and the world is cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you and the way you look tonight. You're lovely with your smile so warm and your cheeks so soft. There is nothing for me but to love you and the way you look tonight. With each word your tenderness grows, tearing my fears apart, and the laugh that wrinkles your nose touches my foolish heart. You're lovely, never, never change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it? 'Cause I love you just the way you look tonight. Sorry. Tearing my fears apart, and the laugh that wrinkles your nose touches my foolish heart. You're lovely, never, never change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it? 'Cause I love you just the way you look tonight, just the way you look tonight, the way you look tonight. Thank you very much. In the middle of the song there, what happened is I stepped on the wrong button. I'll do another. This is a song also by a woman, but who, not a lyricist, but one who wrote lyrics and music. Her name was Anne Ronell, and she's written many, many songs as well, not as many as Dorothy Fields. But this particular tune, it was very interesting because she wrote it and tried to get it published, and the publishers wouldn't take it. One, because it was too hard, and two, because it was by a woman. So the first publisher who refused it happened to send it over to another publisher named Irving Berlin. You might remember his name. He's the guy who wrote White Christmas. Irving Berlin looked at the song and he decided he'd go with it. This ended up being Anne Ronell's most famous tune. It's a song called Willow, Weep for Me. And if you listen to the words as they're in the song, they might not make a lot of sense, but if you look at the words as metaphors, the song falls right into place. Anne Ronell says that what inspired her for this song was she'd looked at a willow tree, and it just inspired her to write this tune. And she uses the willow tree as sort of a symbol of herself. There's something in the song about a love affair that's failed, either through betrayal or maybe just falling apart. You don't know. But the idea is the tree is weeping and she's weeping. So this is Willow, Weep for Me. Could we put just a little bit more bass on the voice, or cut the high end down just one or the other, just a bit?
Sure, if I knew how to do that.
Oh. All right, well then we'll live with it the way it is, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not afraid to touch too many buttons. Sorry.
I'm not talking about the guitar, I mean the mic. Willow, weep for me. Willow, weep for me. Bend your branches down along the stream that runs to sea. Listen to my plea. Listen, willow, and weep for me. Gone my lover's dream, lovely summer's dream. Gone and left me here to weep my tears into the stream. Sad as I can be, hear me, willow, and weep for me. Whisper to the wind and say that love has sinned. Leave my heart a-breaking and making a moan. Murmur to the night to hide her starry light, so none will find me sighing and crying all alone. Weeping willow tree, weep in sympathy. Bend your branches down along the ground and cover me. When the shadows fall, bend a willow and weep for me. 1932.
Awesome. Thanks. Alec, you want to go? Sure.
Rock and roll.
Can I unplug? Am I turned down?
You can. You were down.